Welcome to this special feature on agri-processing from the Ministry of Agriculture's Public Relations Department. I am Mina Booker, and today we go behind the scenes with Avril Aberdeen, one of our local agri-processors. He has accomplished a lot as an agri-processor, and we are pleased to join her today to speak more about the work that she has been doing in agri-processing. Welcome, Avril, and thank you for joining us. Now, I would like you, for the people who do not know about Piquancy Flavours, to explain to us what the brand represents and your line of products.
Okay, thank you for having me so much today. The name of the company is Piquancy Flavours. Piquancy Flavours basically means flavorful and exciting flavors, which is the basic concept of my business, where we use spices, the local spices, and the herbs to give it a special flavor to whatever we put it to.
That was very insightful to learn about the products and how you are transforming just basic mango into something that we can appreciate and love and put on our sandwiches or enjoy in another form. Now, since you've started, explain to us the progress that you've been making and, why you decided to stick to being an agro-processor. Why do you like it?
Cooking is not my profession, but it is my love. And I like to cook, and I like people to enjoy what I cook. So naturally, I ended up in this. Family and friends actually told me to let people experience it, and this is what it ended up being. When I first started, I only had one flavor in World Food Day. I only had one flavor of mango chutney. But with sampling and letting people try the products and listening to them, I was able to create so much more. With a lot of people's different flavor palettes in mind. The people that don't like heat, and be able to create something that, strangely enough, doesn't have any salt whatsoever, but is very flavorful. So we normally turn to salt as something to add flavor to something because it's missing. When we don't actually have to use that, we can use the local herbs and season and spices to actually get the same effect.
Now, as an agri-processor, we would understand that, like all other businesses, you would have challenges. Can you explain to us some of these challenges and how you are able to overcome these challenges?
Some of the challenges that you would have is access to fruits because it's seasonal. So being able to stock up on fruits is something that was a challenge in the beginning. I had to find ways of preserving the fruits because mango is only ripe and usable for a certain amount of time. After that, it all goes to waste. So storage is one of the problems that you would have. One is availability. What can you do when you don't have mangoes? What's the next thing that you can do with it? Because that happened to me, I actually started my tamarind line. Because mangoes were out. I didn't have access to it. And I realized that tamarinds are falling all over the place. I would see people selling tamarinds in the market. And I decided that I would start to do something with it because listening to my customers too, they also told me that they would be curious in trying tamarind and other fruits. So that's how that came about. So
now that you've been expanding your line of products, I know you are one of the agri-processors that received equipment under the Ministry of Agriculture's Food Security Enhancement Project. Explain to us what this would help you to achieve and how far you believe that this will help to push Piquancy Flavours and expand what you do.
It's a tremendous help. With what would have been received, I would be able to store more mango rather than letting it go to waste. It will allow me to produce bigger batches, so I'll be able to provide more. That will allow me to sell bigger quantities to supermarkets, hopefully in the future to hotels and other people that are liking my stuff, rather than telling them, well, you might have to wait till next mango season. I can now make a lot, store, and have available for customers whenever they need it.
Speaking about your availability, where can we find your products?
Okay. The places that you can find the Piquancy Flavours products is in the outlet, Galleria Mall. You can also find them in Decorum in Exit 473. You will also find them in Ganzi, House of Chocolate, Food Fair and Foodland, also in the Grenada Lagoon Road area. Also chocolate, Ganzi. Grenada to Go was one of the other places. And there's some other places that I'm looking to get my stuff into as well.
Now that you've explained to us what your major markets are, we would like to find out more about where do you want to see this in the long term and the short term. Where do you want to see Piquancy Flavours?
I would love that my product could reach into the hotels and restaurants of Grenada, so that when guests come, they can actually get a taste of Grenada versus the stuff that is being bought in the supermarkets. That would mean a lot to me, that we are representing Grenada. Grenada products are being used in the hotels, and people get to taste that. I also would like it to reach into the international market. I would love to see it in Europe, in Dubai, in Canada, in America, all over, international. I want it to reach far. It's a product that can be used in many different ways. It fits easily into many markets. The European market, if you look into the young folks of today, it fits into their dietary styles as well as the older people. The people that are suffering from hypertension can use this because it doesn't have any salt. So it's like one of your good naughty things to eat.
Okay. So we wanted to let the cat out of the bag, but we're not going to get too close. Of all the spices that you use to make your products, which one is your favorite?
Nutmeg.
Why?
It has a special flavor aroma. It does something special to things, especially as this marinates with time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is there anything that you wanted to add during this interview that you probably would like to highlight?
Well, Piquancy Flavours is not going to just stop with mango chutney and tamarind chutney alone. The idea is that the other fruits that are going to waste in Grenada will be used. Soil is very special here. We have volcanic soil. All our fruits taste different. The mangoes taste different. The pawpaw tastes different. The pineapples will be tasting different. So I wanted the world to know what Grenada has to offer, what our spices can do, what our herbs, what our fruits can do based on the soil that we have in Grenada. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay. Thanks, Avril. So I realized that you also have very nice packaging and in glass bottles. Why did you decide to go this route instead of the regular?
I know we're supposed to be moving away from plastic, and I wanted to respect that. I also know that glass is recyclable and it can be reused in many different ways. So one of the things I wanted to do with my clients is the mason jars, which are these returnable glasses. I do have on them that the product could be, the jars can be returned and refillable. So it makes it cheaper for everyone in the long run if we use that. We closed down on a carbon print in the Caribbean, and the glasses can be recycled. So these can be returned. They're actually cheaper to purchase than the other bottles. But I also would like to say that the other bottles that I have can be reused in the home. The labels are easy to take off, and they're things that you can store maybe even your spices in. When you get your nutmeg and you get your clove, you can actually put that and make your cupboard look quite nice with unified bottles. I just wanted to do my contribution to my country in respecting carbon waste and do my recyclable part. Yes.
Thank you for joining us, Avril. We very much appreciate you taking the time out to come and explain and give us your little secret. I'll be using nutmeg at home a lot. Thank you for joining us, and we do wish you the best with your business, and we look forward to seeing you more and seeing more of your products on the shelf. Thank you.
Thank you so much.